Ian, after a big game last Sunday at Easter Road, it's another huge one, the Fife Derby away to Dunfermline. How's the preparation been this week leading up to that?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously a slightly shorter working week for us in terms of scheduling and training sessions and stuff like that. Really good performance at Easter Road I felt last Sunday as well, so we should be fully confident, and if we replicate that performance more often than not this season, then we'll be on good ground and steady ground. We know it's another big game. They've all been big so far this season from one way or the other. The added spice of the second Fife Derby of the season against a team that's done really well as well.
And that performance at Easter Road, you know, what we showed on the pitch and what the fans showed in the stands, it could all come together to create a great atmosphere and a great match and performance. Yeah,
expect a big crowd along at East End Park. You know, Dunfermline fans will turn out. Raith Rovers fans have travelled brilliantly this season in big numbers like we saw last week, and I'm sure we'll do it again after selling out our initial allocation. I think it shows the togetherness from the supporters to the players and vice versa. A real team effort on and off the park to try and get as many points as we can, as early as we can. We know it's an opportunity, that's all it is at the moment, to go and have a really, really good start to the season. It's always harder for teams that have derbies in their league. You know, you look up the road, maybe if Dundee were still in the league, the Dundee derby would have been in there. It would have made it harder for Dundee United to gather points. So we're in that boat this season, but it's one that we relish, it's one that we look forward to, and it's one that we embrace.
Yeah, a key area of the pitch last Sunday and indeed this weekend was midfield. It must have been great for you to see Sean Byrne settling in there and Scott Brown back doing what he does best.
Yeah, I felt both complemented each other very well, which I stated after the game. Watching the game back, you know, you get a different angle when you watch it back from higher above, and I probably didn't realise how well we had played until I re-watched the game, and I thought our midfield movement was excellent. Our passing was really, really crisp. We picked the right decisions more often than not. We caused Hibs a lot of problems, who are a decent side. So really happy to get them both back. Both tired towards the end of the game, which is understandable. We had the bounce game on the Tuesday morning as well, so we had to try and get as many minutes early on in the week as we can to get them ready for Easter Road. But huge pitch as well, Easter Road, it's massive, so it did take its toll on the legs, so we had to change it, but overall really, really happy to have the squad.
Yeah. As usual, we're not going to focus in on injuries and who might miss out, but more on the fact that we know that one player will have to miss out, Liam Dick, with that very late red card. Just explain to us the context of that red card and why he will miss the next match.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised as anyone when the red card was shown. Football's changed from when I played that back in the day, or not that long ago. That was never a red card. It's maybe not even a yellow because it's purely accidental. Liam's not a dirty player, certainly aggressive and wholehearted, that's for sure. We also have to say he did make contact that, you know, it was pretty evident with the blood that was coming out the Hibs player's head. Letter of the law, it's a red card. There's not a lot we can do about it. As soft and as harsh as it is these days with the rules, that is a red, which I think's, you know, it's disappointing. Football is a contact game. It's different when someone goes and elbows you in the face, and it's in intent. You know, that certainly wasn't. But we'll miss Liam. He's had a really good, solid start to the season as well. Popped up with a really good goal down at Kilmarnock. But it gives someone else an opportunity. That's why we've built the squad that we've built and recruited who we recruited, because we had to try and think of all angles and possibly all scenarios that could happen. But no doubt about it, we'll miss Liam, but good opportunity for somebody to shine.
And just to clarify, even though it was League Cup and this is League this weekend, because of the context of the offence, that's why it has to be an instant ban.
Straight red card as well.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-game ban, so you take one immediately, and then one will be next season, whoever we play in the League Cup. So, you know, we look in the positive. It's only one game. It's unfortunate we're playing our local rivals away from home without a player who's done really, really well for us. But look, that's the rules. We get on with.
Got you right. Other things to think about with the derby. You know, there's going to be a great atmosphere from both sets of fans. We're hopefully looking to sell out that away end as much as we can. Important that we laid in a marker performance-wise, and give the fans something more to cheer about, because it's all been positive so far.
Yeah, it's been really positive start to the season. Really positive summer as well, actually, in more ways than just the football side of it. So looking forward to the game. It's going to be tough, we know that. Dunfermline's a good team. They showed that when they came here in the League Cup. They've shown that by going up to Tannadice and getting a point. They showed that by beating Airdrie, who are another really good team in this league. So they're solid. They're a team with a mentality of winning games, or certainly not losing games. But we feel we've improved since the opening game against them in the League Cup as well. We feel we've got more depth in our squad. We feel we're a bit sharper. We've got higher tempo. You know, we've got players coming back into the squad, and it's hard to pick a team now. It's really, really hard, particularly in the forward areas, because training this morning, some of the boys were absolutely flying. The tempo was really high, but That's a difference from what we had last season. Players are fighting to get in the team. They're trying to show every single day how good they are. I think the biggest thing for me is I look around the changing room and I trust every single one of them to a man to come in and play if they need to, or also start games, and that's a brilliant feeling to have as a manager.
Sounds good to me. Bring it on. Good luck for the weekend.
Thank you. Cheers.